Hey guys, it's Lauren. Right off the bat, this is my editing Instagram and you should go follow it if you don't already. So first and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm wearing contacts today. Yes, so I am not wearing my glasses. Just joking, of course. As you can see, we have a change in location because a few days ago I moved into college. I'm currently in Rhode Island at Brown University, of course. But despite the change in location, today's video is actually not going to be a dorm tour because my dorm is still very, very messy. For today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit simple since I am trying to still acclimate to this new environment and lifestyle. So today I'm just going to be ranking different TikTok and Instagram editing trends, starting with the ones I hate the most and working our way up to the best, in my opinion. And yeah, I cannot stress that part enough. This is all my opinion. Just because I don't like a trend doesn't mean that you are not allowed to like it. I also want to preface this video by saying I will be using examples of all these trends just so you guys know what I'm talking about. And these examples are just going to be random videos I found on TikTok, but that does not in any way, shape, or form mean that I think the edit or the editor is bad. All the edits that I will be using as examples are phenomenal. That's why I'm using them as examples. So even if it is a trend that I don't like, I mean absolutely no disrespect to the people who actually made the edits because they're all fantastic. I just specifically may not like the trend that they were doing. Okay, so first at number 19, we have the simple dimple pop it squish trend. So this is just basically a zoom out with the turb, and then as the song goes like pop it squish, there's like pictures of a poppet and a squishmallow that show up on the screen with like a squeeze warp. Where do I even begin to verbalize like how much I hate this trend? Like I just hate the audio so much. No hate to the individual who sings the Simple Dimple song. I'm sure you made millions off of that one, but I did not contribute to those millions. And lastly, I don't understand the point of it. It is so repetitive. It's just a photo, and then you use the same photos over and over again, like the pop it, then the squish, and then it just goes in reverse and starts all over again. Like, in fact, I wouldn't even remake it ironically. That is how much I am not a fan. Okay, next at number 18, we have a little bit of a self call out, but I'm the queen of self-awareness, so I do not mind. This is the her or the sun trend. I am the creator of that trend, and when I actually made the original video, I thought the edit was fine. Like, I didn't think there was anything special about it, but the minute it started gaining traction and people started remaking it was when I decided that I would rather eat an entire jean jacket than ever hear that audio again. And I'm sure all of you in the comments agree with that. It was just way too popular for no reason. Like, it also caused people to harass me for like a month straight, saying that they literally hated me and wanted me to die for releasing the project file of that trend. And listen, I don't like it either, babes. Like, it's not my favorite, but like maybe not enough to wish death upon me. That's just my perspective, right? Okay, in 17th place, we have the maybe I'm too emotional trend, where it's just one photo and then 3 panels slide up and then the same 3 panels just slide down. This is definitely the most like simple trend that I've seen. There really isn't anything to it. Don't get me wrong, I love the song, I love Olivia Rodrigo, and some of y'all have really smooth in and out graphs. But again, it's just really basic, and I don't think that there was anything special about it to warrant it being used as a trend. Okay, in 16th place, I feel like this one is going to be controversial because this was a really big trend for a long time, but that trend using the song Jeffrey Bezos by Bo Burnham, where it's like, look at where you came from, look at you now, is definitely one of my least favorites. A lot of you know that I really hate long edit intros, and that's basically what the whole trend is. Like, it goes like CEO, entrepreneur, blah 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 blah, and then it says like the celebrity's name, and then there's just more text boxes that's like, come on, you can do it. The edit does not even start until like 20 seconds in, and then, oh my god, don't get me going. When the edit actually starts, it's literally like 5 seconds long. Why don't we just add clips to every single part of the audio? Why is 95% of it just text? Coming in at number 15, we have the face reveal trend to that one song that's like, and now you won't let go. You know what I'm talking about? I think the face reveal looks kind of weird, but I think a lot of them can be cool depending on what the editor does with it. Like, the example I'm gonna show you right now is someone doing it with me, but then like when the face reveals, it's the her, the sun trend in the background to show like my haunted past. Like, that I did like, not just because it was me, I'm not a narcissist, I just thought it was creative. But the ones where like the face goes to the side and then it's just like a sad face of that person and then the face comes back and it's a happy face, like, like, oh no, some of them are a little creepy and they just like don't look right. Next in slot 14, we have the they'll never love you like I can trend. So there's actually kind of like two trends that go along with this. There's the trend that was originated on editing TikTok, which is just like text and velocity clips. But then there's one that like everyone on TikTok is doing with the actual TikTok edit feature where they like shape the text around the person. It's pretty cool. But I'm talking about the first one because the second one isn't really like an editing TikTok community trend. But yeah, I'm just like very indifferent about this trend. I've never been like a huge fan of that song, but I think it's fine. Yeah, sometimes people use really cute ships to make edits to that trend, which is nice, but I only really ever like the edit when it's like a ship that I like. I don't really have too much of a strong opinion on this trend. Okay, next up, number 13. I feel like I might get some heat for this one, but we have the playdate trend. This one is an older trend and it originated with that video of Timothée Chalamet in Call Me By Your Name, and he's like doing like that thing. I do not want to replicate it. I am not flexible like that. But yeah, that was the OG, and then from there it became like a really big trend. I really liked the original one with Timothée Chalamet, and I love Melanie Martinez. The Crybaby album was my entire middle school experience. It was my only personality trait, and I was really annoying, but it shaped me into who I am today. Is that good or bad? That's up for you to decide. But anyway, I do think this was a trend that like was good the first couple times, but then it just kind of lost its significance because everyone started doing it. And I do think like the original was the best. Next up, number 12, we have that CapCut like 3D zoom thing. And I think this one looks super cool and it's insanely easy to do. So I don't really have anything against it other than the fact that it was everywhere at some point. Like it permeated through every single pore of editing TikTok. And obviously that can become annoying after a while. Next, number 11, we have like the eye glow color orb thing. I don't know how to describe it. I actually made one of these edits for my Going Undercover account. It was of myself. Narcissist moment again. But when executed properly, this one is so cool, especially when it has like a sharp coloring and the quality is really good. The eyes just look so cool. This one is not higher on my list just because it's like really simple, and also sometimes people will butcher it by making the eye glow like way too opaque, so the person they're editing just looks like an alien. But again, when executed properly, I really like this one. Now moving into the top 10, we have the Alight motion interface, like hand pushed to the side thing. This one is so cool. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like amazed that someone could even come up with something like that. The like animation of the hand and like the head also moving looks so insane. And the only reason this one is not higher on my list is that sometimes people are a little bit too intense with it. Like sometimes when the hand pushes the interface out of the way, there's too much of like a strobe light or a shake, and it's kind of hard to like appreciate the details, and it is a little bit of an eye strain. At number 9, we have the luxury trend, where it basically just like pans up on a photo of a person to the song Luxury, I assume. Oh my god, I don't want to be uncultured, hold on. Oh no, the song is called Collard Greens by Schoolboy Q. Shout out to Schoolboy Q. So you may think I'm a little bit hypocritical because this one is really simple, and I've been saying that like the simpler trends go lower down, but I just really like the build up and suspense of this trend. Because like you gotta wait to see the full photo, and if you haven't seen the photo before, you're gonna be like,
wait, like I wonder what this photo looks like.
Alright, at number 8, we have the supermassive black hole trend. I've seen different variations of this trend. Like I've seen one where they just use the song and add like different velocity clips. And I've seen one that when it like hits the beat and goes like, ooh, it's like very like intense. But I love both versions of the trend, mainly because I am obsessed with that song. And you guys can probably guess why. Because it is from Twilight. If you need to know my dedication to Twilight, I'll show you right now. An entire Twilight tapestry in here. It just makes me feel things. Feel really good things, and I feel protected at night while I'm sleeping, so. But yeah, that song just always reminds me of the baseball scene from the first Twilight movie. And that scene and song just have like such broad cultural impacts that I can't help but put this one in my top 10. So at number 7, we have that trend that goes from like a really bad quality pixelated video to super high quality sharpened velocity. Some of these I've seen have like absolutely blown my mind just because of how good the quality is. Like, I don't know how these people do it. Whenever I upload and edit, the quality is like 400p. It gets like deep fried. But like seeing the contrast between the pixels and like the sharpen and everything just makes you appreciate the quality so much more. So at number 6, we have it's the remix and I'm coming with that bow, bow, bow. And it's like 3 little velocity clips. The main reason I love this one is because the song is just like such a good edit song. Like, do you ever hear a song and you're like, that would make for an incredible edit? This song is that. I especially love when they do like 3 different people that are all related in one way. I just feel like the combination of the audio and like the endless amount of trios that you could use for this type of trend format make this trend so good. At number 5, we have a shout out to my girl Amelie. This is the sweet talk trend. So this was created by my good friend Amelie, otherwise known as Bananas. I remember seeing this trend for the first time and being like, this is like the most insane editing style I've ever seen and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know how these people are doing it. It looks so complicated. And whoever the original creator is like the most unique person ever. And even beyond just like how complex the transitions are, I love watching all the different ways people do it. Like, I don't think any remake looks identical to the original, but I think that's actually a good thing because it's such a layered edit that it's really interesting to see like how other people execute those transitions compared to how Amelie executed them. At number 4, we have the Bills, Bills, Bills trend by Destiny Child, where like that woman is opening up the menu and then it has like a velocity of someone and then she closes it and she's like. So main reason I like this trend, just like Supermassive Black Hole, I am obsessed with that song. Like, I used to listen to Destiny's Child all the time when I was a kid. And songs like Bills, Bills, Bills and Jumpin' Jumpin' made me feel like such a strong, empowered woman. And also, I usually don't like edit intros, but I love that video of the woman opening the menu. I think it's so clever because the light from like the iPad shines in her face, so it makes it seem like she's literally watching the edit. And then when she closes it, the light goes off as if she's like, oh, I'm done watching the edit. I don't know. Whoever created it, like, you are a genius because it is so well thought out and so creative. All right, guys, we're in the top 3. Can you guess what I'm gonna say? Maybe, maybe not. At number 3, we have a more recent trend, and this is the high all the time trend, where basically you show a clip of someone like present day now, and then it changes to a different version of the song High All the Time by Toe, what's her name? Love Toe. It goes like high all the time, you know, and then shows like a video of that person when they were younger. The example I'm including is again one of me because this was the first one that I saw, but it's like one of my recent YouTube videos, and then I go like that, and then it goes back to my first YouTube video where I'm like completing the wave. It looks so cool. Yeah, I just think it's like so sweet and sentimental. Okay, at number 2, the first one to lose, as said by Abby Lee Miller, is really any edit to the song Love and War. And I'm more specifically talking about the Draco Malfoy edits from like 2020 to that song. Now, I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies, I will admit, and I am not a Draco stan. I don't even think like I have an opinion on Draco. He's just like there. However, if I do see an edit of him to that song, I'm immediately in a chokehold. Like, and then recently with Outer Banks season 2, there's been like a revival of the audio with Rafe Cameron, which I also love watching. And there's been a lot of discourse being like, oh, that song belongs to Draco, like you can't use it with Rafe, but like I like the song in any context. It's just such a good edit audio. I haven't met a single person who doesn't like that audio. It really just like brings the entire editing community together. Okay guys, and now for my number 1 favorite editing trend, drum roll please. Oh wait, I don't know how to word this, hold on. The push-down phone editing trend. That was extremely vague, let me explain. I'm gonna show an example right here, but it's like a trend where you're scrolling through your phone and then like your phone goes down and then it shows like a video of someone else as if they were like jealous and pushed down your phone. The impact this had on me, like I probably watch it 3 to 4 times a day. And he's not even like my favorite Outer Banks character. Like if they made a Pope one, I would never recover from that. So someone needs to get on that and tag me on TikTok. TikTok. But anyway, it's also like kind of an AU, like POV kind of thing where you can immerse yourself in the edit because like you are the POV of the person scrolling through the phone. So it's like you're actually in the room with the person in the edit. That sounds like really weird. I swear I don't fantasize about that on weekdays. I'm kidding. But no, I just love like the interactive experience of it all. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I very much encourage you to comment down below your favorite editing trend and your least favorite editing trend. Alright guys, have a great day or night wherever you are, and bye!